Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about fifth problem from rectification of errors lesson. Question is available in the description box. Previous videos links are also available in the description box. Let us see the question first.
Rectify the following errors. First one, a sale of goods to Aditya for 2500 rupees was passed through the purchase book. Second one, a purchase of 700 rupees from Gupta has been entered in the sales book. Third, goods returned by Shailesh 1200 rupees were entered in the return outwards book. Fourth, goods returned to Prabhu 3500 rupees were entered in the return inwards book. Fifth, bills payable from Gopi 1000 rupees was entered in the bills payables book. Sixth, bills payable to Jyoti 6000 rupees was entered in the bills receivables book.
First point, a sale of goods to Aditya for 2500 was passed through the purchase book. A sale of goods to Aditya. Goods are sold on credit because with a sales transaction customer's name is given and firm is maintaining subsidiary books. Subsidiary books are total 8: purchase book, sales book, purchase returns book, sales returns book, cash book, bills receivables book, bills payables book and general proper. This is credit sale of goods. It will be recorded in sales book. Sales book format: date, particulars, ledger folio number, outward invoice number and amount. So date is not available. Customer's name we should write here, Aditya. Amount 2500 rupees. Assume there is no other sale transaction. Then total becomes 2500. In ledger, firm prepares Aditya account and sales account. In these two accounts, we have to record this transaction. In sales account, total 2500. On credit side, we should post because sale is an income. Income shows a credit balance. Credit side, buy sundries as per sales book, 2500 rupees. Next, in Aditya account, debit side we should post because as per double entry system, in sales account we credited, therefore in individual account, in customer's account we should debit this amount, 2500 here. Correct recording, correct posting. Now observe what is the mistake. Was passed through the purchase book. Actually this is sales transaction. Firm sold goods to Aditya on credit. But instead of recording in sales book, accountant recorded this transaction in purchase book. Means wrongly we recorded as purchased goods on credit from Aditya. So according to that, nothing was recorded in sales book. And in purchase book they recorded this transaction, Aditya 2500 rupees. Total 2500. As nothing is recorded in sales book, in sales account nothing was credited. Wrongly in purchase account on debit side we posted this amount because purchase is an expenditure. Expenditure shows a debit balance. So in purchase account they debited 2500 and as purchase account is debited, Aditya account they credit. So instead of debiting 2500 in Aditya, they credited 2500 in Aditya's account. So mistakes are in three accounts. In Aditya account, instead of debiting 2500, accountant credited 2500. In sales account, they are not credited 2500. In purchase account, wrongly they debited 2500. Now one by one these errors we should rectify. In sales account, mistake is they are not credited 2500. How to rectify this? Credit 2500. In purchase account, wrongly 2500 was debited. Now we should cancel this. How to cancel? Same amount other side we should write. 2,500 we should credit. Then both will get cancelled. Come to Aditya account. Here I need two things. One is wrongly 2,500 was credited. Now this amount we want to cancel. And 2,500 should be debited, but not debited by accountant. Now we have to debit that. If you debit 5,000 rupees in Aditya account, then one 2,500, this 2,500, both will get cancelled. In 5,000, if 2,500 is cancelled, remaining amount is 2,500 only. We need that only. Debit side, we need 2,500. Finally, entry is, in Aditya account, debit side answer came. Therefore, in rectification of error entry, Aditya account should be debited with 5,000 rupees. Aditya account debtor 2. In sales account credit side 2,500 answer came. Therefore, sales account should be credited with 2,500. In purchase account also same. Credit side 2,500 answer came. Therefore, purchases account should be credited with 2,500. So, rectification of error entry is Aditya account debtor, 2 sales account, 2 purchases account. 5,000 in debit column, 2,500, 2,500 in credit column. Let us see how this entry appears in journal proper.
First point, Aditya account debtor to sales account to purchases account. Aditya in debit column 5,000 rupees, in credit column sales 2,500, purchases 2,500. Narration, being wrong record in subsidiary book is rectified.
Second point, a purchase of 700 rupees from Gupta has been entered in the sales book. This is purchase transaction. Goods are purchased on credit because with the purchases transaction, supplier's name is given. So this is credit purchase. When goods are purchased on credit and when subsidiary books are maintained by the firm, firm should record the transaction in purchase book. This is purchase book format. Date, particulars, ledger folio number, inward invoice number and amount. Supplier's name Gupta, amount 700. Assume this is only the purchase transaction. Then total is 700. In ledger, firm posts this amount in purchases account and in Gupta's account. In purchases account, debit side we should post this total because purchase is an expenditure. Expenditure shows a debit balance. Debit side, this 700 rupees. 2 sundries as per purchase book. And in Gupta's account, credit side we should post. Because in purchases account we debited. So as per double entry, in supplier's account, credit side we should post individual amounts. Here individual amount is also same, 700 rupees. Only one transaction is there now. Therefore, total, individual amount, both are same. So, correct recording, correct posting. Now, observe the mistake. Has been entered in the sales book. Instead of recording this transaction in purchase book, accountant recorded this in sales book. Nothing was recorded in purchase book. Therefore, nothing was posted in purchase account. In sales book, they recorded this transaction. In particulars column, supplier's name Gupta. In amount column, 700 rupees. Total 700. Sales is an income. Income shows a credit balance. Therefore, this total in sales account on credit side we should post. Buy sundries as per sales book 700 rupees. As amount is credited in sales account, in Gupta's account, amount was debited. So mistakes are in 3 accounts. Purchase account, they have not debited 700. Gupta's account, instead of crediting 700, they debited 700. Sales account, wrongly 700 was credited. Now these 3 mistakes we should rectify. Purchase account, they have not debited 700. To rectify this mistake, debit 700 rupees in purchase account. Gupta's account, two mistakes they did. Not crediting 700, one mistake. Wrongly debiting 700, another mistake. If you credit 1400, these two errors will be rectified. So this 1400, in this 1400, 700 and 700, both will get cancelled. In 1400, if 700 is cancelled, remaining amount on credit side is 700. We need that only. And in sales account, wrongly they have credited 700. Now we should cancel this. For that, debit 700 rupees. So based on these answers, let us write the rectification entry. In purchase account, debit side answer came. Therefore, purchases account debtor 700. In sales account also, debit side only answer came. Sales account debtor 700. 2. In Gupta's account, credit side 1400 is the answer. Therefore, Gupta account should be credited with 1400 rupees. Final rectification entry is purchase account debtor, sales account debtor to Gupta account. 700, 700 and for Gupta 1400 rupees.
Second point, purchases account debtor, sales account debtor to Gupta account. In debit column, purchases 700, sales 700, in credit column Gupta 1400. Narration, being wrong record in subsidiary book is rectified.
Third point, goods returned by Shailesh 1200 rupees were entered in the return outwards book. Goods returned by Shailesh. Shailesh is returning the goods to the firm. So we should understand that once firm sold goods to Shailesh, now he is returning these goods to us. Once we sold, now customer is returning. So these are sales returns transaction. In sales returns book, we should enter this transaction. Sales returns book format is date, particulars, ledger folio number, credit note number and amount. So customer's name, amount, assume this is only the sales return transaction. Then total is also same. In sales returns account, this total on debit side we should post because sale is an income. Income shows a credit balance. Sales returns is opposite to sale. Therefore, sales returns account shows a debit balance. So debit side, this total we should write. Two sundries as per sales returns book 1200 rupees. As we debited sales returns account, customer's account we should credit. So Shailesh account should be credited with 1200 rupees. Correct recording, correct posting. Now observe the mistake. Were entered in the return outwards book. Return outwards means purchase returns. Because outwards means goods are going when goods are returned. Means once a firm purchased these goods from Shailesh, now firm is returning these goods to him. Like that accountant wrote. So instead of recording this transaction in sales returns book, accountant recorded in purchase returns book. As nothing was recorded in sales returns book, nothing was debited in sales returns account. And wrongly in purchase returns account they posted this 1200 rupees. We said purchase is an expenditure. Expenditure shows a debit balance. Purchase return is opposite to purchase. Therefore, purchase returns show a credit balance. So credit side, buy sundries as per purchase returns book 1200 rupees they wrote. As purchase returns account is credited, Shailesh account will be debited. So mistakes are in three accounts. In sales returns account mistake is 1200 was not debited. How to rectify this mistake? Debit 1200 rupees. In Shailesh account, two mistakes are there. 1200 was not credited, wrongly 1200 was debited. To rectify these two mistakes, we should credit 2400 rupees. Then 1200, debit 1200, both will get cancelled. In 2400, 1200 is cancelled. Then the remaining amount is 1200. We need that only. Then purchase returns account mistake is wrongly 1200 was credited. To cancel that, debit 1200 rupees. Now frame the entry. In sales returns account, answer came on debit side. Therefore, sales returns account should be debited with 1200 rupees. Purchase returns account also we should debit with 1200 rupees. 2. Shailesh account we should credit with 2400 rupees. Rectification entry is sales returns account data, purchase returns account data to Shailesh account. 1200 for Shailesh, in credit column 2400.
Third point, purchase returns account data, sales returns account data to Shailesh account. In debit column, purchase returns 1200, sales return 1200. In credit column, Shailesh account 2400. Narration same. Being wrong recording in subsidiary book is rectified.
Fourth point, goods returned to Prabhu 3500 were entered in the return inwards book. Transaction is goods returned to Prabhu. Once firm purchased goods from Prabhu. Now firm is returning these goods to him. So once we purchased and now we are returning to supplier. This is purchase return transaction. In purchase returns book we should enter this transaction. Purchase return book format is date, particulars, ledger folio number, debit note number and amount. Assume this is only the transaction. Supplier's name, amount, total will be the same. In ledger, we should post this amount in Prabhu account and in purchase returns account. Total we should post in purchase returns account. Which side? Purchase account shows a debit balance. Therefore, purchase returns account shows a credit balance. Credit side, buy sundries as per purchase returns book 3500. As purchase returns account is credited, supplier's account should be debited. In Prabhu account 3500 we should debit. Correct recording, correct posting. Now observe the mistake. Were entered in the return inwards book. Return inwards means sales returns. Inwards means goods are coming. So after returning, goods are coming. Means sales returns. Once firm sold goods to customer, now customer is returning these goods to us. Like that we wrote this transaction. Actually, Prabhu is a supplier. We return goods to him. Purchase return transaction this is. But in books we wrote that Prabhu is a customer. He is returning goods to the firm. So instead of recording in purchase returns book, amount was recorded in sales returns book. Prabhu 3500. Total 3500. Now as nothing is recorded in purchase returns book, nothing was posted in purchase returns account. As amount is recorded in sales returns book, in sales returns account, debit side they posted this total. Because sales is an income. Income shows a credit balance. Sales return is opposite to sale. So sale is income, credit balance. Sales returns, debit balance. Therefore, in sales returns account, they debited. As sales returns account is debited, Prabhu account was credited. Instead of debiting, they credited Prabhu account with 3500. Now see the mistakes. In Prabhu account, they did two mistakes. Not debiting 3500 is one mistake. Wrongly crediting 3500 is another mistake. How to rectify this? If you debit 7,000, then in 7,000, 3,500 and this 3,500, both will get cancelled. In 7,000, if 3,500 is cancelled, remaining amount on debit side is 3,500. We need that only. So this is our answer. Prabhu account should be debited with 7,000 rupees. In purchase returns account, mistake is they have not credited 3,500. To rectify that, credit purchase returns account with 3,500. Here wrongly they debited 3,500. Now we should cancel this. For that, credit 3,500 in sales returns account. Based on the answers, frame the journal entry. Prabhu account should be debited with 7,000 rupees. Prabhu account debtor 7,000. 2. Purchase returns account should be credited with 3,500 rupees. 2. Sales returns account also we should credit with same amount, 3,500 rupees. This is rectification entry. Prabhu account debtor, 2 purchase returns account, 2 sales returns account.
Fourth point, Prabhu account debtor, 2 purchase returns account, 2 sales returns account. Prabhu in debit column 7,000, in credit column purchase returns 3,500, sales returns 3,500. Narration is same.
Fifth one, bills payable from Gopi 1,000 rupees was entered in the bills payables book. Bills payables book is also one subsidiary book. You may think this is bills payable transaction, they recorded in bills payable book, then what is the error here? This is not bills payable transaction. This is bills receivables transaction. Because observe the sentence, bills payable from Gopi. So we are firm. He should give the transaction from firm's point of view. But he is giving from Gopi's point of view. From Gopi bills payable means to the Gopi it is bills payable. So to the firm it is bills receivables. So we should understand that Gopi is liable to the firm. Gopi has to pay 1,000 rupees to the firm. Firm needs a written proof. So firm prepared a bills of exchange on Gopi and firm got acceptance from him. To the firm, this bill is known as bills receivables. So for Gopi, this is bills payable. Bills payable from Gopi means to the firm, this is bills receivable. So bills receivable transaction, we should enter in bills receivables book. Person's name, draw's name, 1,000 rupees, total is also 1,000 because our assumption is only one transaction is there. Then in ledger, we have to post this amount in bills receivables account and in Gopi's account, draw's account. Bills receivable is an asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, in bills receivables account, this total on debit side we should post. 2 sundries as per bills receivables book 1,000 rupees. And in individual account, we should credit this amount. Because in bills receivable account we debited. Therefore, in Gopi's account, we should credit 1,000 rupees. Correct recording, correct posting. Now observe the mistake. Was entered in the bills payables book. Instead of recording in bills receivables book, accountant recorded in bills payables book. Nothing was recorded here. Therefore, nothing was debited in bills receivables account. Wrongly, they recorded in bills payables book. Gopi 1,000. Total 1,000. So, from here, they record that in bills payable account. Which side? Bills payable is a liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore, this total on credit side they posted. Buy sundries as per bills payables book 1,000 rupees. As bills payable account is credited, Gopi account will be debited. Mistakes are in 3 accounts. Come to bills receivables account. Mistake is 1000 was not debited. How to rectify this mistake? Debit 1000 rupees. In Gopi's account, mistake is instead of crediting 1000, they debited 1000. If you credit 2000 in Gopi account, then 1000 in 2000 and this 1000 both will get cancelled. In 2000, 1000 is cancelled. Remaining amount on credit is 1000 rupees. We need that only. We should cancel this 1000. For that, debit bills payable account with 1000. So rectification of error entry is in bills receivables account, debit side we got answer now. Therefore, debit bills receivables account with 1000 rupees. In bills payables account also, debit side only we got answer. Therefore, debit bills payables account with 1000 rupees. 2. In Gopi account, credit side we got answer. Therefore, credit Gopi account with 2000 rupees. This is the rectification of error entry.
Fifth point. Bills receivable account data, bills payable account data to Gopi account. In debit column, bills receivable account 1000, bills payable account 1000. In credit column, Gopi account 2000. Narration is same.
Last point, sixth one. Bills payable to Jyoti 6000 rupees was entered in the bills receivables book. Here this is bills payable or bills receivable? Bills payable only. Because from whose point of view he is giving this transaction? From firm's point of view. Bills payable to Jyoti means firm is liable to Jyoti. 6000 rupees. Jyoti needs a written proof. She prepared a bills of exchange and we have given acceptance on that. So to the firm, this is bills payable. Jyoti is drawer and the firm is drawee. So to the firm, this is liability. In bills payables book, firm should record this transaction. Jyoti 6000. Assume this is only the transaction. Then total is also same. In ledger, firm should post this in bills payables account and in Jyoti account. In bills payables account, this side, bills payable is a liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore, this total on credit side we should post. By sundries as per bills payables book 6000 rupees. As 6000 is credited in bills payable, in Jyoti account we should debit 6000 rupees. Correct recording, correct posting. Now observe the mistake. Was entered in the bills receivables book. Wrongly, this transaction was recorded in bills receivables book. Therefore, nothing was credited in bills payables account, and in bills receivables account, this total was debited. Why? Because bills receivable is asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, this total on debit side they posted in bills receivables account. Two sundries as per bills receivables book 6000 rupees they wrote. As bills receivables account was debited, Jyoti account was credited with 6000 rupees. Mistakes are in three accounts. In Jyoti account, mistake is instead of debiting, they credited 6000. How to rectify this? Debit 12,000 rupees in Jyoti account. Then in 12,000 and 6,000, credit 6,000. Both will get cancelled. In 12,000, 6,000 is cancelled. Then the remaining amount on debit side is 6,000. We need that only. This is our answer. Jyoti account should be debited with 12,000 rupees. In bills payables account, 6,000 was not credited. This is a mistake. How to rectify this mistake? Credit 6,000. In bills receivables account, wrongly 6,000 was debited. Now we should cancel this. For that, we should credit 6,000 rupees in this account. Based on the answers, frame the rectification of error entry. Jyoti account should be debited with 12,000 rupees. Therefore, Jyoti account debtor 12,000. 2. Bills payables account 6,000 rupees. 2. Bills receivables account 6,000 rupees.
Sixth point, Jyoti account debtor, 2. Bills payable account, 2. Bills receivable account. In debit column, Jyoti account 12,000 rupees. In credit column, bills payable account 6,000, bills receivable account 6,000. Narration is same.
This is the end of present video. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.